Good evening. It's 6 p.m. on November 18th, and this is the LaPorte City Council meeting. Call to order. Clerk Treasurer.
Oh, you want to do roll call? Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I'm skipping.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm sorry. Councilwoman West?
Here.
Councilman Buchanan?
Here.
Councilwoman Konechny?
Present.
Councilman Frankie?
Here.
Councilwoman Huffman?
Here.
Sorry, I'm all out of sorts. Councilwoman Ficus?
Present.
Councilman Galloway? All present.
Pledge of Allegiance. Councilwoman West.
That's okay. That's okay. It's like, did I do that? Thanks. Oh. I
Pledge allegiance to
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I see my name's on there. I was looking at last week's.
Approval of minutes. Do you have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Passes 7-0. Petitions and comments of citizens. Sierra Sujesh.
Good evening. My name is Sierra Sue Jersh, and I live on Jefferson Avenue. And my comments tonight are, we need to get busy and beef up our police department. We need at least 60 with all of the annexations that have happened and what are being planned. We are way behind. And as we expand, South Bend expands and everything, there's going to be more of our local problems and problems coming in from out of the area. So we need the police force to keep us safe and sound in this area. Thank you.
I agree. Anyone else? Anyone online?
Nothing online yet.
Okay. Anyone else? No? Standing committee reports. Councilwoman Huffman.
I have nothing to report this evening.
Councilman Ficus.
Park Board meets this Wednesday, November 20th, 4 p.m. at the Park Office. And then Traffic Commission has their next meeting scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd, 5 p.m. at the police station.
Councilman Galloway.
See, excuse me, the veteran ceremony at Civic went real well. A lot of people. I thought it was well attended. And Police Merit Commission, Terry Shear's leaving after March because that's when his term's expired and he doesn't want to be renewed. So we'll be looking for one. I think you had one in mind anyway.
That's a council appointment?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And they had questions about some test answers. Some had more than one answer when you're only supposed to pick one, so they started wheeling that out. But that's all I got.
Thank you. Councilwoman West.
I have quite a bit tonight. At the bid board meeting, there was discussion of the
Oh,
downtown.
microphone.
Thank you. Of the flower planters and sidewalks in need or repair, and they continue to work on the best way to repair and maintain them within the budget. The bid also received quotes for repairing the 41 outlets in our downtown decorative light poles, with the board accepting Continental's quote for repair. And the next bid board meeting will be Monday, December 9th at 5 p.m. in City Chambers. For the Fire Merit Commission, updated rules and procedures and new verbiage were added to the lateral transfer for Chief Andy Snyder to review, and the suggested changes to the promotional exam materials have been sent to the ESCI with no objections. Testing dates for promotional exams were discussed for May 5th, 6th, 12th, and the 13th. And I would like to also say thank you to Charity from Hotspot Cafe and Bob from Healthy Life and from the Small Business Coalition and the Play for Jake Foundation. We organized CPR trainings for some of our local business owners and their employees. And I'd like to thank our fire department and the chief of training, Eric, who likes to, Jed, thank you. Thank you. I can't pronounce anything tonight. For teaching and certifying more of our community members so they are ready to jump in such an emergency. And the next Fire Merit Commission meeting will be held on December 4th at 6:30 at Fire Station Number 1 on 18th Street. During the UEA's board meeting, there was discussion that the bond payment payable to the city of LaPorte in 2023 for the environmental remediation of the site in Newport Landing, where the Flaherty and Collins apartment complex is built, will be rescinded this year due to the UEA purchasing the parking lot on Monroe and State. Review and action on community enhancement grants for our downtown Christmas were discussed, and a grant to the city of LaPorte in the amount of $500 for downtown holiday activity was granted. And there'll be more beautiful murals that will coat our downtown in the near future, with a process in place to approve all murals before they are painted. And the next UEA meeting will be this Wednesday at 4 o'clock in the city chambers. And the city of LaPorte presents the LaPorte Santa Parade to be held on Saturday, November 30th at 4 p.m. Santa will begin his route at the corner of State and Tipton and proceed west down to State Street to Michigan Ave, south on Michigan to Lincoln Way, then east on Lincoln Way to Plaza 618 for the City of LaPorte's third annual tree lighting ceremony. So if you're interested in participating, or if you want to be a sponsor, we are encouraging businesses along and near the route to decorate for Christmas and the Santa Parade. The theme this year is Prancer and his reindeer friends. You can find the application and sponsorship levels at livingthelakelife.org/events/Santa Parade. Or you can contact our very busy and amazing City Events and Civic Director, Brett Benversi, at 219-362-2325.
Thank you. Councilman Buchanan.
The Historic Preservation Commission meets tomorrow, November 19th at 5:30 here in council chambers.
Councilwoman Kaneshi.
Nothing to report this evening.
All right, and the Redevelopment Commission meets next Wednesday, the 27th, 5:15 here in council chambers. Bert, is that still accurate, the day before Thanksgiving?
I don't want to do that the day before.
Yeah, likely not the 27th. We'll get back to it. All right, Councilman Buchanan.
Your Honor, I wish to read an ordinance for the second time by title only.
Second.
All right, motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes 7-0.
An ordinance approving the 2025 budget for the City of LaPorte wastewater and stormwater department.
Any discussion? Clerk Treasurer, maybe you can update it.
Sure, let me just read the dollar amounts at the end, just for, we went over this at the last council meeting. Utility budgets are not tax dollars, they're based on user fees and capital plans and operations. The total for wastewater for 2025 is estimated at $5,876,267, and the stormwater 2025 budget is estimated at $651,382. And I'm happy to answer any questions if council has any questions.
Any questions?
Motion to approve?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Councilwoman West.
Your Honor, I move to read an ordinance for the second time by title only.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Passes 7-0. Clerk Treasurer, can you fill us in on that too?
Sure. It's the same as the previous ordinance. It's a budget for the City of LaPorte Water Department. The budget for the Water Department for the year, I'm sorry, is $5,652,360, and that's, again, an estimate. It's user fees, not tax rates. And I think Councilwoman West just needs to read that title.
An ordinance approving the 2025 budget for the City of LaPorte Water Department.
Any discussion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Councilwoman Ficus.
Your Honor, I move to read an ordinance for the second and final time by title only.
Second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Ordinance creating an activity center for older adults, senior center non-reverting fund, and setting a budget for 2025, fund number 5502.
So this is twofold. This is creating the fund for the senior center and then also setting the budget for 2025 as this is new. This wasn't uploaded or part of the actual budgets that we did in October, I believe it was, because I was still waiting to hear from direction from State Board of Accounts. It's not tax rate fund either. These are earned income revenues, grant funds, and donations that will make up the revenue sources. So we're just asking for approval on this fund to be created and the 2025 budget to be set for the ACOA Senior Center.
Any discussion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Passes 7-0. Councilwoman Huffman.
Thank you, Mr. Frankie. I move to read an ordinance for the second and final time by title only.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0.
Thank you. This is an ordinance establishing a two-way stop at the intersection of Clayton Street and Plain Street. Just for a little background, it's a five-way stop near the Civic that has some yield, some stop, so we're just bringing it to become a safer intersection.
Any discussion?
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Councilman Galloway.
Your Honor, I'd like to read a resolution for the first and only time.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Passes 7-0.
Resolution to transfer funds within the 2024 budgets. Whereas there are additional monies needed in certain line items in the 2024 budgets in order to pay for essential services and obligations. Now therefore be it, and it is hereby resolved by the Common Council of the City of LaPorte, Indiana, that the following transfers be made within the following budgets for the year 2024. General Communications, 1101-311, from 211 Office Supplies to 315 Professional Services, $125. From 321 Communication Transportation to 315 Professional Services, $51. Seated, 2209-465, from 321 Landfill NPL Ongoing Monitoring to 376 Civic Improvements, $43,800. Sewage Works ban to stormwater, from Fund 6209 to Fund 6501, repayment of Indiana Avenue Project, $450,000 in a resolution.
These are just normal transfers for the end of the year. Clerk Treasurer, anything to add?
They are normal transfers. There are, I guess, two outliers there. The funds in CEDAT will pay for a condensation unit at the Civic that works in conjunction with all of the upgrades that happen there for the HVAC system. That unit wasn't part of the initial bid, which was paid for with ARP money, so we're taking it out of an appropriation that has some money in it and seed it. The sewage works ban to stormwater, we borrowed $450,000 from stormwater until the ban came in. We're paying stormwater back.
Any
Motion to
discussion?
approve.
Second.
Motion and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 7-0. Other business, Prancer Palooza is December 15th at the Civic. I saw recently that is sold out. Everybody is excited to meet Sam Elliott, I suspect. LaPorte
Does
invitation.
he have a better mustache than you?
Depends if you're into gray or brown. LaPorte Invitational is just around the corner. Make a great Christmas gift for everyone in your family. So get your tickets now. That's coming up at the beginning of January. And got confirmation on the redevelopment commission has been moved from next Wednesday due to Thanksgiving. It'll be next Monday, the 25th, 5:15 here in council chambers. Anyone else have other business?
We did have one question online about leaf pickup, and I did text Jeff Batchelor. They're still doing their first round of leaf pickup, and we'll make a second round. It's obviously difficult to predict year to year how it goes. I think they started much earlier than they did last year. We've gotten a lot of rain, which makes it even more difficult, but I know I've seen them out around town. It's a lot of work to pick them up, so they continue to do that.
I'd read that the average maple tree sheds 200,000 plus leaves, just one tree.
Wow.
Okay, Councilman Gallo?
I have a,
Cookie Walk coming up, December 14th. Tins go on sale on Monday. Police station, Hotspot Cafe, of course, Downtown Delights, Healthy Life, and Whole World of Goods is where you can get the tins, $15 each. And then, of course, Santa comes to town on November 30th. Parade starts at 4 o'clock. Oh, you mentioned that.
All right, and for those watching online, December 14th is the Cookie Walk downtown. Tins go on sale Monday, and those can be purchased at the police station, at Downtown Delights, Healthy Life, Whole World of Goods, and of course, Hotspot Cafe. And I believe that's all the
I
updates.
have a question. They're planting these trees, right, in the tree lawns? I see the people across the street, there's a couple of them over there. Their tree lawns aren't but about this big. Now, I don't care what kind of tree you plant, sooner or later the roots are gonna get you. I mean, our tree lawns are small. I don't quite understand why they're putting trees in those little areas.
I would recommend talking to Tucker on that.
Part of the Sustainability Commission,
I know there was a lot of effort put into the diversity of the trees, and I'm sure the size.
Yeah, I think they're well aware of how the roots grow and making sure they don't plant anything that'll buckle up sidewalks or the road, as we've seen in the past.
Okay.
But, yeah, Tucker would be
Yeah,
able to.
I'll talk to him.
Yeah, it's not just the knowledge within the city too. I know they've worked with arborists on that issue as well, so it's a good point to be brought up. I know that somebody complained about a tree that they believed was not in the tree lawn. It was clearly within our area, within our, and I say our, the city's property rights to plant them there. And a lot of effort has gone into that with, particularly with Tucker, so.
Okay.
200,000 leaves,
Yeah.
one tree. Councilman Galloway,
Can I make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Hey, we
all in favor?
Aye. 19 minutes.